Fuck this cowboy shit! You fucking ho dunk, po dunk, well then there, motherfuckers!
Guys, welcome back to the Booth 2K, and we blew it. Lost to the Cardinals on the road. That was bad. That was pathetic. That was a team loss, wasn't it? Coaching, offense, defense, everybody. There's a lot of things that went wrong here. I was concerned about this game because a lot of people were asking, "Is this a trap game?" Okay, as a Cowboy fan, as all you fellow Cowboy fans out there, do you feel like our team has earned the right to have trap games? We haven't done anything in so long, and I'm just talking about this team. The last 3-4 years, and God knows you can go further than that. But trap games, no, we haven't done enough to not be up for every game. And I know you're not going to go undefeated. I don't expect that, but I do expect this team to be able to beat teams like the Cardinals. They're not good this season. But I was concerned all week. I said this was going to be a tough game. I didn't expect a loss, but at the same time, I'm not really surprised because they do this every year. They do this every season. This game had a lot of built-in excuses, and there was some injuries on the offensive line. Zach Martin, Biotis, that was tough. Dak was running for his life all day. It was a tough game, but the defense was there, and you can't say it was because Trayvon Diggs was out because they got ran over today. I was concerned they hadn't fixed that, and that came to light today because that's one thing. The Giants didn't really try to run against them. They got behind early, so that helped. But the Jets passed a lot too, which I didn't understand. But that was exposed today. Now, last season, they were able to shore that up. They stopped the run against the Eagles. They played them pretty well against the run. The Niners, which are great running teams, both of them, and the Eagles look like a great running team again this season. So that's going to be tough to deal with. But this was so disappointing, and it's easy to blame this on Dak there at the end, that interception. But the play calling there was awful. Time was running out, right? There was 3 minutes, maybe under 3 minutes, and we're running the ball. Then when he gets put in those positions where he's got to pass, they used to pull that crap on Tony Romo back under the day under Garrett and Linehan and all them. Run a bunch of bad plays during the red zone, and all of a sudden tell Romo to bail him out. And it was 50-50. He was going to throw a touchdown pass or an INT. That's what happened today. Dak threw the INT. That was bad. He's got to be better. Defense has got to be better. Coaching was just bad today. And like I said, I do understand the injuries, but every team has them. Heck, the Cardinals are playing without their starting quarterback. That quarterback, Dobbs, I believe, he played good last season too with Tennessee against Dallas. I didn't see him play against anyone else, but when they played us. But I chalked that up to late in the season. It was not a big game. Dallas was pretty much set. Sorry, guys, I got this cough. Was pretty much set in where they were going to be. And he ran a lot on them. He was successful passing. And he did even better today. So good job to that kid. He had a good game. Or young man, I should say, sorry. He had a really good game. Their defense was stifling. And I know he's the former Eagles defensive coordinator, which we scored plenty of points on before, so you can't say he knows how to stop the Cowboys. It was a tough game. It was a bad loss, don't get me wrong. This was horrible. Now they've got to find a way to win some games that maybe people had them losing. I know I had them beating the Cardinals today. I had them beating New England. And I had them beating San Francisco on the 8th. Even before today, I was starting not to have a lot of confidence in that pick. San Francisco has looked good against pretty good competition. They looked really good Monday night, running the ball against the Giants. So that's very concerning. It's one game. They can come back from this. The defense has got to have the stomach for the fight. They got to get in there and stop the run. I know it's not glamorous. It's not fun. You take a beating doing it, but they got to do it. That's the only way this team's gonna advance and change. I know the national media is gonna have a field day with this. Ignore it, guys. Who gives a damn? They no matter if Dallas would have barely won, they'd still have the same kind of field day. Screw them. That's what they do. But as Cowboys fans, I know there's some of us out there that like to watch other teams. Like we'll watch a Niners beat the Giants and say, I wasn't that impressed. I don't see nothing there. They had a hard time with him. No, that's nonsense. Same thing with the Eagles last week. I know some people were saying they almost lost to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is an NFL quarterback. He's a good quarterback. The Vikings are a decent team. They almost won today again. So to do things like that is just stupid. It makes you look foolish. And that sets you up for people talking all kinds of shit to you, right? Hey, it's just one loss. It means nothing really in the long run. If Dallas just rights the ship from this point on, they got that red zone offense is horrible, but that's not different from week 1 or 2, right? So they know what they got to work on. They just got to do it, and I think they can. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but let's just right this ship. One game at a time. Go to New England, see what happens there. Belichick, probably the greatest coach of all time, is the greatest coach of all time. They need to play a good game. No excuses. Everybody has injuries. It's just part of the game. Guys, we'll talk later in the week. And I'm sorry. I do want to say that I'm not even upset. I don't give a damn. And it's not because I'm turning my back on the Cowboys. You know, I love the Cowboys. I had a beautiful grandchild born today. I wish the baby would have been born under a Cowboys win, but hey, it doesn't matter. The baby's healthy. My daughter's healthy. My son-in-law, he's loving it. I can tell already. He's a good dad. She's going to be a great mom. So I'm happy about that. So I'm still smiling. It's just a game, right? We'll get it together, guys. Let's go, Cowboys. Gotta go play Belichick and the Patriots next week. See what happens. All right. Talk to you soon.